Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's Sabrina Sally, and today I'm going to give you 40 baby names that are unique and super cute, but I will not be using. Up front, I'm going to tell you that 30 of the names are girl names and 10 of them are boy names. 3 of those 10 being interchangeable. There's a reason that I have so many girl names though, and it's because I've got like a trick to picking a really cute girl name, a cute and unique girl name. So an easy way to find a cute and unique name for a girl is to find a cute boy name that may or may not be common for a boy, and then use it on a girl. And all of a sudden, a basic name like Chase or Tyler becomes a really unique and cute name for a girl. Girls have all the cute baby clothes and boys have all the cute baby names, but like I said, it doesn't have to be that way. Some examples of this are names like Aaron, Jordan, Blake, Alex, Sammy, Corey. I named my daughter Austin, and I chose that name because I heard that Blake Shelton song called Austin, and the girl in the song's name isn't Austin, but he refers to her as Austin, and every time I heard that song I just imagined her to be like this beautiful, confident woman. And so before I even got pregnant, I knew I wanted to name my daughter Austin. I want to point out a couple of things. One, some of these, if I wasn't already clear, some of the girl names aren't unique when used for a boy. Another example of that is Austin. Austin is a pretty common boy name, but you don't hear a lot of girls named Austin, so I'll have a lot of girl names like that. And I want to point out a pro to using a quote-unquote boy name for a girl, and that is ambiguity on a resume. So unfortunately, we live in a world where there's gender inequality in the workplace, and I love the idea of my daughter applying for something, turning in a resume, and them not knowing whether she's a man or a woman. So that's just something to consider. And that's not an original idea. I've heard that from lots of successful professional women, including former bosses. And there was someone on a Netflix, I wish I remembered the show was, but on Netflix somebody talked about that also. So I'm gonna get into the names. I'm gonna start with girl names, and I have them here on my phone. The first, maybe third, are just straight up girl names, and then you'll see they start getting into names that are boy names. And some of them I'm gonna write down for you so you can see the spelling, and some of them will be self-explanatory. So the first name is Alette. And I first heard this name, oddly enough, when I was like in, like middle school. I want to say I was like obsessed with baby names. So I actually bought a baby book of names from Barnes & Noble, and I found that name Alette, and I loved it, and I swore that I was going to name my first daughter Alette, whether it be her first name or her middle name. I was going to use that name and I didn't use it, but I think it's really pretty and really unique. Another name is Cheris. Somebody that I know just recently had a daughter and named her Cheris, and I think that's really pretty. It reminds me of an angel. Another name is Noor. That name I actually heard it on Are You the One? And the girl spells it Nour, but I thought it was really pretty. Like when I first heard the name, I imagined it in my head as Nore, and I think that's so pretty. It's kind of like Nora, but it's Noor. Next, I have Cedra. I have a distant cousin named Cedra. And I think it's really pretty. She goes by Sid sometimes, which I also think is cute, of course. Me with my unisex names. The next name is Bay. I know it sounds like Bay, like BAE, but this is actually, I actually know someone, well, I don't know her, but I'm friends with her older brother. So a friend of mine has a younger sister named Bay, and I think she's already graduated high school, so it's not like it's supposed to be like Bay, but I think that's really pretty and unique. I don't think I've ever heard of anyone else named Bay. Okay, so my niece's name is Wednesday, and I'm obsessed with that name. She spells it like that, Wednesday, and I think they named her after Wednesday Addams, but it's so cute and it suits her. And she's kind of got that personality that I was describing for when I pictured Austin. She's not a grown woman or anything, my niece, but she's young, she's beautiful, she's confident, she's just, everything I would love my daughter to be. Okay, so this is another niece. Her name is Kinsley, and that name I think is really cute. So a couple of friends of mine just had a baby last week or something, and they named her Maisie. They actually named her Maisie Grace. So I thought that was precious. It's like Amazing Grace. One of my really good friends from middle school, elementary school, her name is Ara, and it's just spelled A-R-A. I've never heard of anyone else named Ara, but it suits her really well. It's so pretty. She's so pretty. Another name that I think is really cute is Capri. This sounds like, I don't know, bubbly and cute. Okay, this one I contemplated not putting here just because I don't know why, but I think it's a beautiful name. Some of you may have heard of, I'm sure plenty of you have heard of, Brene Brown. But when I heard her name, I was like, Brene, wow, that's so pretty. It's almost like, she spells it like Renee with a B, but it's almost like Bryn, like Brin, like, and which I think is a cute name. Bryn, Brinley, like those names are cute, but Brene, I thought that was like really nice. I guess I'll write this one down. My mother-in-law, her middle name used to be, I say used to because when she got married, she changed her, made her maiden name her middle name. But her middle name used to be LaRue. Oh, I love it. So cute. Okay, so another name is Rooney, and that's someone that I know also named her daughter Rooney. And then there's Vanna, and Hill, I think, is such a nice name for a girl, Hill. And so now I'm gonna start getting into the names that are, so like Hill and this next one, which is Nix, Nicks, Nix. Those are names that I think are really cute. They're like very gender neutral, but I really like that for a girl. The rest of these names are gonna be boy names that I think would be really cute for a girl. So I have Tucker and Clay. Like, just imagine like Clay. And then in the same similar spelling is Trey. And another one that I think would be really cute for a girl is Sunny. So one of our friends has a son named Layton, but he spells it Layton, and I think that this would be a really cute name for a girl, especially with this kind of spelling. Like, makes it seem a little girlier. I don't know, I just think it's like cute. Another name that I love for a girl is Kyle, and that's a name that my mom actually suggested to me. I mean, while I was pregnant with my daughter's name already picked out, she was sending me baby names for my future children. So cute. She's like, more grandkids. Okay, so I have a friend. She was like a childhood friend. I still know her. Her name is Joey, and again, it's just that like confident, like beautiful girl with like a strong personality, and that boy name, like, I just love it, Joey. So I also really like the name Ryan for a girl, and this is like a cute way to spell it that could kind of differentiate if you want to do that. So again, I mentioned earlier the gender ambiguity on resumes, and that's also something to think about if you do decide you want to choose like a conventionally boy name for your daughter, and you want that to be like a reason. You want to think about that. So when I chose Austin, I considered spelling it with a Y, but I felt like that kind of took away from that aspect of it, and plus like the classic Austin spelling I think is just perfect anyway. But this isn't too telling, but it also like kind of gives it a little character, or like changes it up, because Ryan used to be a pretty common name anyway. And that's for a guy, of course. So another name that I like is Logan. And these are names that I feel like you guys know how to spell. So there's Logan, Gunnar, Carter, Forrest, Parker, and wait for it, Willie. I think all of those names would be just precious for a girl. I mean, I love them. Okay, so the next 3 names I'm gonna give you, I think could be obviously those other ones were interchangeable for boy or girl also. However, those ones, while they could be boy names, they wouldn't be unique boy names. They're only unique for a girl. These 3 names I think would be unique for a boy or a girl. And the first one is Koa. So, to be honest, I heard this name on the Michael Jackson special on HBO. What is it, like Escaping Neverland or Leaving Neverland, something like that. One of the guys, one of the victims speaking out, his son's name is Koa, but I think that could also be really cute for a girl. When he first said the name Koa, I assumed it was a girl, but I like it for both. Another name that's really cute for both a boy or a girl, maybe it's not the most unique in the world, but it's also not very common, is Marley. Of course, it makes you think of Bob Marley, like peace and love, like I don't know, it's just so cute. And then the last one is Seven. And I do want to note that there's a girl version in Sabrina, which sounds a lot like Sabrina. Okay, so I have 7 more names to give you guys, and they are all boy names, but of course, use them, do with them what you may. The first 3 are actually names of some of my cousins, and I just love these names. So the first one is Destin, like Destin, Florida. The second one is Tyndall, which is an Air Force base. Let me spell Tyndall for you. It's an Air Force base. Tyndall Air Force Base, but that's my cousin's names, and Destin and Tyndall are brothers. Another one is Draven, and some other just names that I like for a boy are Tomlin, Lex, Frey, and Merlot. Spell that one. So those are all 40 names that I have. I would really like to hear, I know that the whole like boy name for a girl is not everyone's cup of tea, but I would really like to hear your feedback. What names did you like? Do you think that I'm crazy for picking Willie for a girl or picking Austin for my daughter? What do you think about the gender ambiguity? Just all of that. Anything that you have, any feedback, I really want to hear, because I've always loved baby names. I do plan to have one more kid, hopefully in the future. And I have a name picked out, and I think that I'm going to use that name whether it's a boy or a girl, because I mean, I love this name and I can't tell you guys, I'm sorry, but I would love to hear from you what you think of these names that I gave you. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, and if you liked this video or you liked the names, give this video a thumbs up, please. And like I said, leave your feedback in the comments, and I will see you guys in my next video.